Charting Toward Intimacy covers mature topics. Listener discretion is advised.
Today, we are going to talk about how to make sure that scheduled sex doesn't turn into checkbox sex. Welcome to Charting Toward Intimacy, the podcast for Catholic women that helps you improve your sex life, strengthen your marriage, and embrace God's design for love. My name is Ellen Holloway, and let's talk about scheduling sex. All right, so if you've been here for any amount of time, you know how I feel about scheduling sex. I feel that it is an incredibly good, incredibly important, incredibly helpful tool for your marriage and your intimate life. Because here's the thing, and I'm just going to run through this super fast because there's plenty more episodes where I jump on my soapbox about scheduling sex, but we schedule the things that are important to us. We schedule the things that are priorities to us. So why not make sex a priority in our marriage and schedule it? And the biggest backlash that I get from scheduling sex is, but if we schedule it, that takes out all of the romance. It takes out all of the spontaneity. It takes out all of, it just becomes a checklist item. Ladies, if sex that you have scheduled is becoming a checklist item for you, it's because of the way that you're thinking about sex. It has nothing to do with whether or not you are scheduling it. If scheduled sex a couple of days from now feels like a checklist item, it's going to feel like a checklist item if it's spontaneous. Scheduling sex is not the problem here. And if your husband is thinking that too, of oh, if we schedule sex, it takes out all of the excitement from it. It's the way he's thinking about it, right? But we can't control our husband. So I'm going to talk to you, ladies, about how we can control you and your mind. I'm not trying to control you. How you can control your own mind to make sure that this isn't a problem. Because we want to make our marriage a priority in our life. We want to make sex a priority in our marriage. This is a very, very good thing to do. All right. So let's think about something. I just want you to we're going to do an exercise here. Now, if I told you on Friday, 11 o'clock, you're cleaning the bathroom, okay? You're cleaning the bathroom, 11 o'clock. You're going to think about that all week. You're going to be ugh, I have to clean the bathroom at 11. I don't want to clean the bathroom. Ugh, the bathroom's so gross. Ugh. Can't I have someone else clean the bathroom? Can't I just wait till next week? I just don't want to clean the bathroom, okay? By the time you get to Friday, you're really not going to want to clean the bathroom, right? Because you've been thinking so negatively about it all week that now it's just ugh, I really don't want to do that. How often do we do that with sex? We're going to have sex tomorrow night. I'm going to be so tired. I'm not going to have the energy for it. Am I even going to be able to get aroused? Am I even going to be able to feel pleasure? Man, it's just so hard. I just wish this wasn't an issue anymore in our marriage. I wish it was easier. Those kinds of thoughts are turning sex into the same thing as cleaning your bathroom. And I'm pretty sure none of us want to do that. So instead, I now want you to think about something that is coming up in your life that you are looking forward to. At the time of this recording, I am in a week going to be at a business retreat in Florida. And I am so excited. You guys, I'm going by myself without any of the kids. This is crazy. I haven't been on a trip without kids in, several years. I don't even know when. Maybe the beginning of 2022. I went to Seek without kids. But so it's been a while since I've been without kids. My husband is taking time off of work and he's going to be with the kids for a couple of days. And I get to go on this business retreat by myself in Florida with a bunch of other Catholic business women who also own businesses. I am just so excited for it. Okay. There are lots of different thoughts that I could be having about this trip. I'm really excited about it. And so all of the thoughts that I've been having are just like, oh my gosh, I'm really looking forward to just like some time by myself and some quiet time and some real good discernment time and getting to meet these other ladies and prayer and the conversations we're going to have and some of the breakthroughs I'm going to have in my business. And oh, I love flying. I'm really looking forward to flying and all of those things, right? These are the thoughts that are jumbling around in my head about this trip. Now, instead, I could also be thinking, oh, I have to make a connection for my flight. And what if it gets delayed? I'm having it's a red-eye flight. That was the best I could do to fly from California to Florida. I'm gonna be so tired. I still breastfeed my baby. I'm gonna be gone from him for a couple of days. What is that gonna feel like? It's gonna be terrible. Is our breastfeeding journey gonna be over when I get back? Am I going to be able to salvage this? What are the kids going to do without me? What is my husband going to do without me? I'm the one who like handles all these things. This is like 5 days that he's going to be like doing this by himself. I could be having all of those thoughts. I'm having like none of them, except for the breastfeeding one is sticking in my head a little bit. But that's for another time, right? I could be having all of these negative thoughts about this trip. And I could end up dreading it. But I have decided not to. I have decided that those thoughts are not serving me. Particularly the one that really keeps popping up for me is this breastfeeding thought. I am a little bit worried that I wanted to continue our breastfeeding journey for a little bit longer than this. But this is how it all panned out. This was the timing of it. And maybe this is going to be the end of my breastfeeding journey with my little guy right now. And I'm a little sad about that. But every time that thought comes into my head, I have said to my own brain, that's not helpful right now. There's no reason to dwell on that right now. We will cross that bridge when we get there. And that's not a helpful thought right now. I want to look forward to this trip. I want to enjoy this trip. So let's circle back to sex now. I'm assuming that you want to enjoy sex. I'm assuming that you want to look forward to sex. So why are you allowing your brain to think negative thoughts about sex when you've scheduled it ahead of time? Why are you allowing your brain to think about how tired you're going to be? Why are you allowing your brain to worry about whether or not you're going to be able to get in the mood? Why are you allowing that? There is no reason for it. It is not serving you. So instead, what I want you to do is look forward to the sex that you have scheduled like you looked forward to a date with your husband when you first started dating him. Think about it. Right, when like my husband and I, we're high school sweethearts. So we started dating when we were like children. I was 15, I think, which is ridiculous. We would have a date scheduled and I would just have these like butterflies in my stomach and I'd be so excited. Our first date that we went on, I spent a week deciding what I was going to wear. Imagine bringing that kind of energy into sex with your husband. Do you spend a week deciding which piece of lingerie or which pair of underwear or which bra you're going to wear for sex? Imagine if you did. Imagine if you thought about it in a joyful, anticipatory way of like, oh my gosh, like, what am I going to wear? This is going to be so fun. What do I want to wear under my clothes? He won't know what's there. What if I pick out the blue one? What if I do the pink one? Or am I feeling black? Am I feeling like that? Am I feeling that way for Friday? I don't know. Right? What if you brought that kind of energy into the scheduled sex? Our liturgical calendar in the church has these beautiful seasons for us. And one of the seasons is Advent. And for Advent, it is a season of joyful anticipation. Joyful anticipation, right? We are called for 4-ish weeks. It's always a little different, right? Somewhere between 3 weeks in a day and 4 full weeks, we are called to joyfully anticipate Christmas and the incarnation and the just everything that is about Christmas. We are called as a church to joyfully anticipate that. And we do it well, right? In Mass, we keep lighting this candle. We're like, hey, we're a little bit closer. We're a little bit closer, right? We usually bring that candle set into our Advent wreath into our homes, right? And we're like, oh, we're a little bit closer. It's fun to do with kids, right? It's like, oh, hey, it's Sunday. We get to light another candle. Oh, ooh, now we're lighting the pink one. Oh, how exciting, right? So we are trained to know how to joyfully anticipate something through Mother Church, which is amazing. So again, let's take that energy and put it into scheduled sex. Thanks so much for listening. If you have ever gotten any value from this podcast, could you do me a favor really quick? Go into the podcast app that you are listening in, and if it gives you an option to rate and review, please rate and review this podcast. It helps us so much in reaching new listeners and spreading the word about this podcast. Thanks so much for listening.